Hi, I'm Joe Bouchard, formerly of Blue Oyster Cult, and you're watching Metal Fanzine on MySpace.com. Yeah!
Nice. Okay, we
Typical
got.
metal stuff. Yes, what would you like to ask?
Well, we have Joe. We have Joe Bouchard,
You got enough
legendary.
light here?
Yeah, we're good.
It's automatic lighting.
It's Ken here, Metal Fanzine, talking to Joe Bouchard in the Hall of Fame, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. It's wonderful to be here.
And he's playing in the theater today for all you who aren't here.
Yep.
Joe, how you doing?
I'm doing absolutely great. Had a great gig last night with Dennis Dunaway and his band, and he's the surprise guest today. But don't tell anybody.
Shh, we don't know.
And we're here in the there's actually audience come to see how we set up a band.
Very cool, Joe. Ask you a couple questions, man. First of all, how's it going? I hear you're doing a solo, Joe Bouchard solo album.
Yes, it's my first attempt at a solo album. I don't know why it's taking me so long, but you know.
What are we expecting? Are you going to do some acoustic?
Yes, it'll be probably about half acoustic and half electric.
How long have you been working on it?
About 3 years now.
Okay.
I have a collaborator, Patty G, who writes lyrics with me. She was part of my act.
We miss you, Patty G.
Yes, we miss you, Patty.
Hello, Patty G, in Connecticut.
But she's a really fascinating person to collaborate with.
Okay.
And as Dora says,
You have a lot of projects. We enjoyed the
so we
BDS.
got about 25, 30 songs from that thing. Plus, I've got a few others, and then I've been going through some of the stuff that I wrote for Blue Oyster Cult and that needs to be finished.
Okay.
I think a big inspiration to me is Brian Wilson. It took him 37 years to finish the Smile album, so it's never too late.
3 years sounds good then, right?
Yeah, 3 years is nothing.
All right, and of course I want to ask you about one of my favorite all-time bands, Blue Oyster Cult, and, and what went down with that. How much writing did you do with the BOC, and what are your favorite
I wrote
songs?
about 20% of the songs, somewhere about that much. Probably my favorite of my songs is Astronomy. Just got very lucky with that song, but it always turns up as a favorite with the hardcore fans. So that's a nice thing.
Secret Treaties.
Secret Treaties album, a very good album for Blue Oyster Cult. Really was very solid, focused, solid album.
And that's your favorite, or?
Well, I gotta say I like the first album a lot. I have several favorites.
Right.
The first album a lot because I was just real naive. First time I'd ever been in a studio. I was just so excited. I just wanted to jump up and down every day. We're going to the studio. We're gonna record.
Nice.
And it was an exhilarating feeling. When they pressed the album, I was a little disappointed because I thought the vinyl version of our first album wasn't that good. When they redid it in CD form, it sounded more like I remember it in the studio. So that was a good thing, you know.
Okay.
It was, you know, a beautiful album. It gives me a great feeling. But of course, I like Agents of Fortune a lot because it has a big hit on it, and it's a well-balanced album. A lot of very strong cuts on there.
Right, not just
Death Valley Nights.
Absolutely.
My acoustic show.
Why don't we show that right now for the fans from yesterday? A clip from that.
That'd be great.
Okay.
It's called Death Valley Nights.
Death Valley Nights from yesterday, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Unbelievable version. Just gave me goosebumps, man.
Well, thanks.
Blue Oyster Cult, the Hall of Fame. You're here today. Can you explain to me why Blue Oyster Cult's not in?
It's just not our time yet.
I mean,
I'd say a few years ago, I thought it was probably not going to happen, at least in our lifetimes. But I don't know. You know, our good friend Patti Smith was just inducted into the Hall of Fame.
She'll be able to vote now.
She'll be able to vote, right?
And
That's one of the things. If more of our friends get in, like Metallica, when they get in,
Right.
forget it. It's going to be Diamond Head, Blue Oyster Cult,
Exactly.
Motorhead.
And you think
Those will be the three big.
Do you think
ones.
by Black
Metallica
Sabbath
takes over?
Yes, absolutely. Do you think by Black Sabbath getting in, that does open the doors for hard rock and real music?
Yeah. I mean, it's meant to be sort of a changing thing from time to time. I don't think it'll always stay. I mean, there was no question that the early inductees were all completely worthy. You know, I'm just enamored of the innovators, the guys that invented rock and roll. They all deserve it. So from now on, it's always going to be a controversy, and you know, some people will, you know, complain about it. Give people to talk about it. At least they're talking about music, so you know.
Exactly.
Sell a few more records.
Right. And you're on MySpace.
Yes.
Can you give everyone the addresses so?
Yes. It's myspace.com/Joe Bouchard Music. And then there's another one called myspace.com X Brothers. That's one word, X, the letter X Brothers. And then I have another one that is Joe Bouchard Solo. So it's myspace.com Joe Bouchard Solo, all one word.
Okay.
And yeah, just do a search on there, and you'll find some great samples of the kind of things that I'm working on, and please leave a message, leave a comment.
Joe checks his MySpace.
Every day, probably.
And you also find the links here in the blog. They're down below on the blog, so just click on the links. Okay, Joe, and the fans. How do you feel about the fans?
Oh my God, they're awesome, awesome. I was just in Ireland. I did a tour of Ireland 2 weeks ago. Fantastic. Fans came from England. They flew over. I met some people from, you know, some longtime fans of Blue Oyster Cult that are from Ireland, and Blue Oyster Cult never played there. And, you know, I was the first person ever from Blue Oyster Cult to play in Ireland.
Wow.
And we played a castle. We played St. John's
How
King
cool is
John's
that?
Castle in Limerick, a beautiful theater in Cork. We played in Galway, played in the Mansion House in Dublin. When we weren't playing on stage, I was in the pubs, sat in. I did an open mic in Dublin. That was an awesome thrill. You know, it was like one of those things. I'm so exhausted. I don't know if I can get out of bed, but I'm saying, hey, I'm in Dublin. I'm going to go play in a pub right now. So you just walk in, and they were like so nice and friendly, and it's everybody singing along with the songs that you do. You know.
Do they appreciate music more in Europe?
I think in Ireland, man, it's just everybody sings, everybody dances, everybody drinks.
You could get spoiled coming back to the United States, going to a show, right?
Yes.
And the X Brothers, and how's that going?
Excellent. You know, they're great guys. We plan to do some more things in Europe. I got to go down to the Caribbean and play Private Party with Mick Jagger and Pink Floyd
Cool.
for New Year's, and hopefully we'll be able to do that kind of thing again this year. So they're playing good, and we're going to do another X Brothers album. It's just a matter of time.
And I wanted to ask you, do you ever talk to Eric Bloom or Buck Dharma?
Once in a while. I saw them play twice last year, and because it had been 20 years since I saw them. So I figured it was about time that I go see them play.
What did you think of this?
They were good. They were good.
New bass player?
Yeah, it was Richie was playing
Richie,
bass.
right.
Richie Castellano, excellent musician. He sings my song, sings Hot Rails to Hell, does a great job with it. It's a tough song.
I thought so,
It's tough
too.
when I you know, to play
Exactly.
and sing that song at the same time, it's really hard. And he's just a genius. You know.
And you haven't heard anything about what's going on with Alan Linear, though?
No, not a word.
Of course, we wish him the best.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, anything you'd like to say to final?
No, thanks for the interview, and thanks for being here and supporting the band.
Great, thanks, Joe.
That's one of my new songs. Nice one. Here's another one. It's all about being on the road. was at Blue Oyster Cult. We toured for about 16 years. The original band still is touring. They haven't stopped. But anyway, I just bought this GPS unit for my car. And I wouldn't have written this song if I had that miracle device to keep me from getting lost. Anyway, this is called Which Road Is Mine? Driving down the road, don't know where I'm going. Feeling confused cause it looks so much the same. I need some time to think beyond these reflections. My eyes are tired, only have myself to blame. I hear the same old song.